So, good day, everyone. I am Adam Sinharmosilia, the system analyst of the team Yasu. So, I'm here to present our non-functional test case and the capstone project title, Development of Tailor Shop Management System for Order Tracking and Customer Measurement Recording. So, let's start our table 1 non-functional test case. Entitled Prevent Unauthorized Login Attempts. So, scenario description. This test checks whether the system prevents unauthorized users from accessing restricted areas using invalid credentials. Our objective is to ensure that the system correctly rejects invalid logins. Precondition. Login page is active and database connection is established. First step is open the login page. So let's go to our system. So here's our login page. Next is enter incorrect username or password and click login. So our test data here is the admin@gmail.com. So let's copy this. Uh, admin@gmail.com. And the password is 123456. So let's click login or sign in. So as you can see, it displays an error that says invalid username or password. So our expected results here is that the system displays invalid username or password and denies the access. So the actual result is the invalid username or password. Valid username or password. So to our pass-fail criteria, the system rejects access and displays warning message. So our system rejects the invalid credentials and displays the invalid username or password. So the remarks for this is passed. So next, table 2, non-functional test case, system usability, admin navigation. So a admin navigates through different modules. So this test checks whether the system interface is easy to use and allows the admin to navigate through pages smoothly without confusion. Our objective is to verify that the user interface is intuitive and all navigation links function correctly. Precondition: admin account must be active. First is that log in as admin. Second is navigate to dashboard, orders, tailors, and payments. And third is return to dashboard. So our test data here is our admin credential. So let's log in our admin. So as you can see, here's our dashboard. So it says here that navigate to dashboard, orders. So let's go to orders here. Here. So invoice, dashboard, payments, and tailors. So expected result, all pages load smoothly and the navigation menus respond instantly. So the actual result is navigation successful with no errors or delays. So the criteria for this is that all modules load and respond within 1 to 2 seconds. So let's try again. So it just load instantly. So remarks for this is fast. Next table is the table 3 non-functional test case. Data consistency, tailor assignment update. So the scenario description is this test ensures that when a tailor updates an order progress, the changes reflect accurately in the admin dashboard. So to confirm data synchronization between tailors and admin modules. So precondition, at least one order assigned to a tailor. So these steps, tailor updates progress, 3 to 5 completed. Second is admin, use order list. And third, compare both displayed data. So our test data here is the order progress data. So let's add a new order and assign it to a one tailor. So let's add a new order. Add a new order. Um, Make a new customer. Um, we'll name it Jovet. Joven Sikosano. Number 09. Address Balwar. So it says here that it must be a five quantity. So let's choose a standard size shirt with standard size and also a medium with a quantity of five. You can see the unit price here. So let's add this order here. In CD, order medium. Okay. So the grand total. So let's go next. So here, there's the shirt. We will assign it to a tailor. So we will assign it to, let's click first the shirt and assign it to Jasmine Dalagan as in tailor. Jasmine Dalagan, 5 items. And also select the day. So let's hit next. Next payment method. Order. So order is successful. So let's log out and open the Taylor Jasmine Ilagan. Let's open the let's open the Taylor Jasmine Ilagan. So we'll that shirt. So this is the shirt. The five progress pending. Um, Start to work this and let's update the progress. So here in steps, it says that the Taylor updates progress 3 to 5. So let's update it to 3 to 5. 3 and see progress. Okay, it's updated now, 3 to 5. So let's go back to our admin to see if the changes have been reflected in the admin side. Progress, track progress. So the name of the customer is Joven. So as you can see here, it says here that the progress is 3 to 5. So the changes have been reflected here in admin dashboard. So as you can see, compare both display data. So expected result, if both views show identical progress percentage, so it's correct. So the actual result is the admin and Taylor views match perfectly. And for the criteria, progress syncs in real time between both rows. And the remarks for this is passed. So let's go to our next table, table 4, non-functional test case, title calculation accuracy and response order breakdown. So description, this test measures how accurately and quickly the system computes the total price based on the multiple item types and quantities. Our objective is to verify that the system produces correct calculations and updates totals instantly. Precondition, admin account must be active and input multiple different clothing items. Example, the shirt, pants, and the uniform. So first step is log in as admin. So we are now here in our admin interface. Second is add different clothing items. Example, the shirt, pants, and the uniforms. The third is input quantity and unit price for each item. And fourth, observe how fast and accurate the total updates. So here's our test data, which we will be using here. So let's add a new order and then you- we will use the existing customer. Ruben sa here, existing customer. So it says here that the first data is shirts was with a 250 price and the quantity of 5. So shirts, price of 250 and the quantity is 5. So let's just add this, add order. So it it directly totals the 5 times 250. Next is the pants with a 300 price and 3 quantity. So pants large with a quantity of 3 and the unit price of 300. So we will see if yung system namin is i-calculate niya directly yung item. So calculate niya directly yung subtotal. Next, lastly is the uniform. So uniform other uniform uniform with 400 price with a 2 quantity. So let's just add this directly. So let's observe if yung system is i-calculate niya yung tatlo directly. So expected result must be a total of 2,950. So to add order. So the grand total is correct. And also it directly total all the different items. So the actual result is the system displayed 2,950 total instantly after input. And the criteria, the total computed accurately and displayed in under 2 seconds. So the remarks for this is fast. So let's proceed to our table 5. The table 5 non-functional test case titled File Upload Performance Design Image Upload. So the scenario description, this test measures the system's performance and reliability when uploading image files for client designs. Our objective is to ensure that the uploaded files are processed and saved without delays or errors. Preconditions: admin account, login, and stable internet connection. So first step is to open the client order form. Or here, and we'll open it. We'll open the order client form. Let's make a new with the existing customer. Um, Next, um, attach a design image file, GPG or PNG. Third is click upload. And fourth, measure the upload time. So let's try to choose a file. First, let's try a jersey. Mm, with the number 10, size 11, quantity 1, unit prices. So let's add this player. Next is let's upload. So let's try to upload the file. Um, so let's observe if it's fast or not. So upload. So it directly uploads the layout or the chosen files. So let's add this order. Next is file upload successfully within 5 seconds and preview appears. So we can preview those file that we that we upload. So click, so we can see the uploaded design directly. So the actual result, file uploaded in 2 to 5 seconds without error. And the criteria, the upload is lesser than 5 seconds and file preview is visible. So the remarks for this is fast. So let's proceed to our table 6. Table 6, non-functional this case, the mobile responsiveness. And scenario tayo to. So the scenario description is test if the user interface adjusts correctly on mobile view. Test objective is to ensure responsive design, precondition, system accessible via mobile browser. And that is steps is open dashboard in mobile browser. Test data is not available. So expected results is all button visible and clickable. So let's try to open our system here in. So let's compare it. I will open our owner dashboard here. Our owner interface. So let's compare it. Um, wait, I will just adjust the video so that you can see. So, right. So let's compare it. The zero, yeah, the total sales is zero. Total orders 29. Meeting reports, activity logs, settings. So here. So let's go to reports. It's clickable and the activity logs you can see. And we can apply here. And lastly, the settings. As you can see the settings. As they manage user, backup database, and logout. So let's compare it. Settings, they manage user, backup database, and the logout. So it's just the same and also clickable. So let's try logout. Click. And yeah, that's it. So all buttons are visible and clickable. And the actual results, the buttons are visible and clickable, and the criteria, the user interface adapts with no overlap, and the remarks is fast. So let's continue to our next table. So our next table, the table 7, non-functional test case, titled Data Encryption and Privacy Test. So the description is to ensure sensitive information, password, contact details are stored securely and not in plain text. Mm, to verify database encryption and data confidentiality. Precondition database access for inspection. Test steps access database storage. Number 2, check format or of stored password or sensitive data. This data is the admin credentials. So let's open our database. So the prayers for Zoom. Let's go to our users. So here's our, you can see the admin, the owner, the tailor, their passwords have been hashed so that it will be protected. It is secure. So, so expected result, the password stored in encrypted, not plain text. And the actual result for this video is that the encryption is confirmed. So yeah, the encryption is confirmed because it's hashed. The password is hashed. And the pass-fail criteria, all sensitive data is encrypted and the remarks is passed. Let's proceed to our next table. Table number 8. The non-functional test case, multi-browser compatibility. The description, test if the system functions consistently across major browsers. So test objectives to ensure cross-browser usability. Preconditions, browsers install the Chrome and the Edge. So test tabs, open system in each browser. Number 2, perform login and basic functions. So that is data is not applicable. So let's open first the Chrome. So let's go to Chrome. So let's go to, so here in Chrome, our system is accessible. Also, we can go to our admin interface and open the system edge browser, perform a login and basic functions. So here in Chrome, let's do a basic functions. Here, here, like view, invoice payments, and see the tailors. So here in Chrome, our system is accessible. So let's go next to the Edge browser. Edge. So Edge. And here our system is so let's open here again our admin interface. And next. So also here in Edge, our system is accessible. So we can do a, so it's just the same. So expected result, all pages display correctly, functions work the same. So the actual result consistent across browsers. So our system is consistent across browsers, across different browsers like Chrome, Edge. So pass-fail criteria, the full browser compatibility. So our remarks here is passed. So let's continue to our table 9 non-functional test case titled Tailor Assignment Load Speed. So the scenario description measures how fast the system loads available tailors and their workload indicators. Our objective is to ensure smooth performance when assigning multiple orders. So the preconditions, the 7 tailors with existing orders. The steps, open assign tailor tab and 2 observe loading time. The test data is 7 tailor accounts. So our expected results here is that the list will appear within 2 seconds. So let's open the assign tailor tab. So let's go to admin. Let's try to make a new order with the existing customer job in Siwasana. Next, this is to 714. Next, it loads directly the 7 tailor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tailor. So the expected results, the list appears within 2 seconds. The actual result is that it loads in 1.8 seconds or less than 1.8 seconds. So our pass or fail criteria is that our actual result is it's less than 2 seconds and the remarks is passed. So Continue. The table number 10, non-functional test case titled Prevention of Session Reuse After Logout. So the description tests if the system blocks access to protected pages after the user logs out, even using the browser's back button. Our objective is to ensure session termination and prevent unauthorized re-entry. Precondition. User successfully logged in and navigated to a protected page. The steps is log in as admin. So let's log in as admin here. So visit the dashboard. Yeah, here, dashboard. Visit. Number three, log out. And number four, press the browser back button. So our test data is the admin credentials and the expected result. The system redirects to login page instead of reopening the dashboard. So, so let's click the logout and click the back button of the browser. So the dashboard didn't appear. So the system redirects to login page instead of reopening the dashboard. So the actual result is that it's just redirected correctly. Our system redirected to the login. It didn't go back to the dashboard. So the pass fail criteria user cannot access session after logout. So the remarks is passed. To continue, let's go to our table 11, non-functional test case, speed of customer search using name or contact number. So the description measures how quickly the system retrieves and displays customer details when searched by name or contact number. Our objective is to ensure the quick and responsive customer lookup. The preconditions. The system has multiple customer records saved in the database. And the test steps, login as admin. So login as admin. So we are now here, our admin interface. Next is go to customer list. So let's go to our customer here. Next is use the search bar to type the customer name or the contact number. And the fourth is observe how fast the system displays matching results. So our test data here is that the customer name, Joven Secosana. Joven Sana, and the contact number is 09123456 789. So let's go to the search bar and type this name, Joven. So you can see it appears directly after you search it. Next is the contact number. Let's try the contact number. The 09123456 789. So 09123456 789. So it appears directly after you type it. So the search bar working properly and the expected results appear instantly, um, lesser than 2 seconds. So actual result displayed in 1.5 seconds or lower. So the pass fail criteria, the search speed is lesser than 2 seconds and the remarks is pass. So let's proceed to the table. Wait. Oh man, that's table 12. Sorry. Table 12. The non-functional test case title validation that deleted user accounts cannot access the system again. So the description test whether a user account that had been deleted by the owner is completely blocked from the logging in or accessing any part of the system. Test objective to ensure proper account deactivation and data security. So the precondition, the user account that Taylor exists in the database and has a valid credentials. So the steps is login as owner, delete the Taylor's user account, and attempt to log in using deleted account credentials. So this data username Taylor01 and the password Taylor123. So let's try to open first this Taylor credentials. So Taylor 01 gmail dot com. Password failure 123. So as you can see, it opens. So let's log out and open the owner interface and delete this account. So let's try to open it. So the owner, Freya tailoring at Gmail. Right. So continue. So let's go to the manage user and delete that out. So here you can see here the taylor01 at gmail.com. So we will delete it. Delete and then done. So let's open it again. The taylor01 at gmail.com. The password taylor1. So now it has been blocked since the owner deleted that account. So expect the result, the system denies access and displays valid credentials or account not found. So the actual result is the access blocked successfully. So pass fail criteria, the deleted account cannot access and the remarks is passed. Table 13, non-functional test case logout process. So the scenario description, this test checks if the logout function ends session properly. Test objective to confirm users are redirected to login page after logout. The precondition is the active session. The steps, number one, click logout button. Test data is the user account. You can use the admin, the owner, or the tailor. So the actual result is successful. And so let's open our admin interface here. So we will just click the logout button and so the logout. So it redirected to our login dashboard. So session close, redirected to login. The actual result is successful and the pass-fail criteria works correctly and it is passed. And also the speed of logging out is directly, so it has no delay or errors. So to proceed, let's go to our table 14, non-functional test case, title error handling invalid data entry. So the description here is that this test checks how the system handles invalid input, such as incorrect characters or missing required fields. So our objective is to verify that the system provides clear error messages and prevents data corruption. The precondition, the user must be logged in with access to the order or the measurement form. So test steps, log in as admin. So we are here now in our admin interface. Next is leave a required field blank or input letters and a numeric field. So let's try to leave a blank field. So attempt to save. So test data input ABC or for quantity or field or leave it blank. So let's try the leave it blank. So go to our system, go to add new order. So let's put the existing customer Joven. Next. So here, we will try to leave a blank here in our custom measurement. So the quantity, we will leave it blank, also the price, and all the measurements. So let's click the add order. So the system displays that it says that the please fill in all items details correctly, or the quantity or the price. So the expected result, the system display an error message, rejects invalid input. So our actual result, the system display invalid inputs and please fill in all details correctly. So just like here, this red. So the pass-fail criteria, the system rejects invalid entries and this remarks as pass. So to continue, we have table 17, non-functional test case, title Taylor workload indicator accuracy. So the description tests the system's accuracy in displaying how many orders assigned to each tailor. So the objective for this is that to verify that the Taylor workload indicator updates correctly after each new assignment. So the preconditions, tailors and orders exist in database. So first step, log in as admin. So we've been logged in as admin here in our interface. So next, assign a new order to Lori. So you assign a new order to Lori as a tailor. So check the workload counter. So for our test data, Lori has 3 ongoing orders. So expected results, the counter updates to 4 after new assignments. So we will make a new order and assign it to Lori. So make a new order. Existing customer Joven. Next. So it says here that Lori Lori has 3 ongoing orders. So we will make an order with a 3 quantity. So let's try a medium with 3 quantity with a 500 unit price. So add order. Next. So as you can see here in Lori, he has a one items indicator that he has a one item that has been assigned to their. So Lori has one items that has been assigned. So let's select the shirt with 3 quantity. So let's select Lori as the tailor for this order. So Lori has 3 ongoing orders. So our expected result for this that the counter updates to 4 after new assignment. So assign tailor. Okay. Lori. So 3 items. So this one item plus 3 items. So it must be a 4 items after saving this order. This after saving this assigned order. So next. So cash a new order. So you will say so the order saved successfully. So after that, we'll go to so we will see if the Taylor Lorry has the 4 quantity items. So counter update to 4 after new assignment. So let's see. No, no, no. Next, quantity of 1. Next. So so we will see if the Taylor Lorry has the 4 items. So as you can see here that Lorry has now 4 items after the 3 previous item has been added. So the 3 items have been reflect on the Taylor assignment. So the actual result displayed 4 total orders instantly. So the pass-fail criteria indicator updates immediately. So the remarks for this test case is that it is passed. To continue, the Table 18 non-functional test case titled Financial Summary Accuracy, the description verifies that the total income, expenses, and profit are computed accurately in reports. The objective for this test case is to ensure that accurate and reliable financial data for the owner, preconditions, payment, and order data present. So the test step is to log in as owner. So we need to log in as owner. Um, Here, this is the owner dashboard. Next is to generate a financial report. And three, verify totals. So the test data is the 20 completed payments. So expected results is the totals and profit calculations are correct. So we will we will generate a report. We will generate a 20 reports for this test case. So report, we will choose daily and generate a report. So this report is count as 20. So the total for this is the 8,583. So the expected results, totals and profit calculations are correct. So the actual result values match manually. So if you calculate all of these 20 different orders, we can have a total of 8,583 as total. So the pass fail criteria, accurate computation confirmed. So the remarks is pass. Continue our non-functional test case. We are here in table 19, non-functional test case, titled Import Speed and Performance for Excel File, Player Jerseys. So the description measures how quickly the system imports player jersey data from an Excel file and displays all names and details correctly. Our objective is to ensure that the system can efficiently process large Excel files without delays or timeouts. So the precondition, admin login import module active. And next is the Excel file is prepared. So for the steps, so navigate to import orders. Second, upload Excel file containing player jersey details. Third, start to import process. And fourth, measure time until all player names and details appear in the system. So let's go to our import orders, or let's head to the admin interface. So let's log in our admin. So let's add a new order. Our existing customer, Joven. Next. So we will go to our jersey part. So here is the import Excel. So navigate to import orders and upload Excel file containing player jerseys details. So let's import an Excel file containing the jersey. So let's load this, open. So it says here that the 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 jersey or the file has been successfully imported. So the 20 players. So okay. So after that, all the names and the details inside those Excel have been generated inside our system. So as you can see, the player name, the the player number, size, the quantity, the price, and other. So that's it. So let's compare if it's correct. So Johnson with a quantity of one and number seven. Johnson seven, quantity of one and small. So it's just the same. So the details are correct, and also the generation of the file is immediately, so it's fast. So expected result, the import process completes within 5 seconds and displays all 20 player records correctly. So the actual result is the import completed in 2 seconds or directly. And all the details are correct. So the pass-fail criteria, pass if it's lesser than 5 seconds. So the generation is 2 seconds, so it's lesser than 5. So the remarks is passed. So to continue our test case, let's head to our table 20 non-functional test case titled Order Completion Auto Status Update. So the description tests whether the system automatically marks the order as ready for pickup when all quantities are done. Our objective is to verify automatic status transition logic. Preconditions: 5 total items and 4 already completed. So test steps. So Taylor marks the final item as done. And number 2, observe order status. So the test data is completed and the 5 completed. So for the test data, 5 complete. So let's find a order that has a 5 total items and 4 already completed. So first, let's head here. Let's search my. So as you can see here in interface, track track progress, Mike has five five quantity orders with the 4 completed. So let's open the Taylor side, which is the Jasmine Ilagan, so that we can update the remaining order and to see if the status will change directly. So let's go to Jasmine Ilagan here. So Mike and also the clothing type is trouser. So here is it, the trouser with the 4 and 5. So let's update to 5, save progress. Now it's 5 and the status is ready for pickup. So let's, let's go again here. Let's search it, Mike. So so as you can see, all the items is now completed. Overall items progress 5 and the status has changed to ready for pickup. So the expected result, the status changed to ready for pickup automatically. So actual result, status updated instantly, and the automation verified. So the remarks for this is fast. Continue our non-functional test case. Let's head to our table 21 non-functional test case titled Time Taken to Generate Monthly Financial Report. So the description measures how long the system takes to compile and display the financial summary for a selected month. Our objective is to ensure the system generates report quickly and efficiently. Precondition: the system has stored transaction and order records for at least 1 month. So the test step is log in as owner. So let's log in as owner. So okay. So here's the owner dashboard. So next is navigate to report section and select a month. So reports. It says here that it's monthly. So let's select a month and click generate report. So the test data is November and the year is 2025. So our expected result here is that the report should load within 3 to 5 seconds. So yeah, it's monthly, November 2025. So generate report. Let's observe. So it generates quickly. It generates directly all the reports for the month of November. As you can see, there's so many reports here and the accuracy of the total. So the actual result loaded in 2 seconds. So the pass fail criteria report generation is lesser than 5 seconds. So for remarks, it is pass. To continue our test case and non-functional test case, let's head to our table 22 non-functional test case. Title Performance for printing a receipt. So the description measures how quickly the system generates and prints a transaction receipt after confirming all order details. Our objective here is to ensure that the system prints receipt efficiently without freezing or lagging. Precondition: admin login and completed a transaction. So the test steps first is login as admin. So let's log in as admin. So here's the admin part. Next is add order. So let's add order, a new order. So click print receipt and 4 measure the time taken for the receipt to load and send to printer. So our test data here is that customer name Joven Sikosana orders 5 medium pans with price of 200 each and total of 1,000. So we're expecting a result that the system generates and displays printable receipt within 3 to 5 seconds, showing a full order details, customer name, quantity, and payment status. So let's add a new order with this test data. So Joven, wait, next pants, medium pants with 5 quantity and price of 200. So 1,000. Next, let's assign a tailor. Wait, assign. Next, invoice. Next, for the payment. Let's select a payment. So here's the receipt. So we're expecting that the receipt will display within 3 to 5 seconds. So let's click the print receipt. So as you can see, it directly display the receipt and you can print it. So the actual result is that the receipt generation took 2 seconds before appearing. So the pass-fail criteria, so the receipt loads less than 3 seconds, so the remarks is passed. So let's continue our non-functional test case. The next table is the table 23, non-functional test case titled PDF invoice download speed. So the description tests how quickly the system generates and download an invoice PDF from the server. Our objective is to ensure fast and efficient invoice generation and download performance. The precondition is admin is logged in and an invoice is available for download. So the steps: navigate to invoice page. Where to click download invoice PDF. Number 3, measure the time taken to complete the download. And fourth is observe system responsiveness. So our test data is the invoice PDF file, the 123 MB. So the expected result is that the invoice PDF should be downloaded completely and available within expected time. So let's go to our invoice page. Invoice. So let's choose this one. Um, we will observe if it's fast or not. So also that taken to complete the download. So let's measure. So let's click download PDF. After that, it directly download and yeah, you can click it and open. See, the responsiveness is smooth and it opens directly without lag or freezing. So the actual result, invoice downloaded successfully with no timeout or lag. So the pass-fail criteria, download complete in less than 3 seconds. So the remarks is pass. So let's continue to our table 24 non-functional test case. So time taken to generate a yearly financial report. The description measures how long the system takes to compile and display the financial summary for a selected year. Objective is to ensure the system generates report quickly and efficiently. The precondition, the system must store transaction and order record for whole year. The steps, log in as owner. So let's log in as owner. Here, owner. So we're now in the owner interface, owner dashboard. Next is navigate to report section. So let's navigate to report section, sales report. So the select a year. So let's select a year. First, let's select yearly. And we will select 2025 since it's our current year. Number four, click generate report. So after that, test data year 2025. The expected result here is that the report should load within 3 to 5 seconds. So let's observe. So after generate report, so it generates directly after you click it. So the whole year report, the 27,483 total sales. You can see there's so many. So the actual result loaded in 2 seconds. So the pass-fail criteria, the report generation is less than 5 seconds. So the remarks is passed. So let's proceed to the table 25, non-functional test case title system uptime and reliability. So the description, that's how the system performs without crashing during continuous use. Our objective is to verify stability for long sessions. Preconditions, the server and database online. Test steps first is log in, and number two, operate for 30 minutes continuously. Test data, normal activity, and the expected result is that the system stays responsive with no crash. So our system here is that, so the actual result is that, it didn't crash all throughout the recording. So the pass-fail criteria, no crash during 30-minute test. And the remarks is passed.